Have you ever wondered why you're here? Not just what you're doing today, but why this life? Why this body, these struggles, these emotions? It's a question that lingers in quiet moments, when life feels overwhelming, when we stare at the ceiling at night, or when we're walking alone, lost in thought. Is it all random? Is it fate? Or is there something deeper guiding our path? In this video, we're not diving into abstract philosophy, we're searching for a simple, profound truth that can change how you see your life. We'll explore the hidden patterns shaping your experiences, the unseen forces influencing your relationships, and the reasons why challenges keep appearing, pushing you towards something greater. By the end, you'll walk away with clarity and purpose, understanding your life's deeper meaning and the lessons meant for you. So if you're ready to uncover the mystery behind your existence, join me on this journey. Like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons, because your path is unfolding, and it's time to see it clearly. Let's begin. 1. Life has a cause. You're not here by accident. Life isn't a random roll of dice, it's more like planting a seed. You are here not just by chance but as a result of everything that came before, your actions, choices, and even the habits you've formed over time. Perhaps, your journey didn't start in this lifetime but long before, in lives you don't remember. In Buddhism, this interconnected flow of existence is called karma, not as punishment or reward, but as a natural law, as reliable as gravity or the changing seasons. Just as an apple seed grows into an apple tree and not an orange one, our past intentions and actions shape the reality we experience today. Think about the relationships you have, the struggles you face, and the strengths that define you. They didn't appear out of nowhere, they have roots. The family you were born into, the challenges that test your patience, the talents that seem to come naturally, all of them are the results of past causes, unfolding in the present. But here's the most powerful realization: once you understand karma, you stop seeing life as something that happens to you, you start seeing yourself as the creator of your future. Instead of feeling trapped by circumstances, you begin to recognize that every choice, every thought, and every action you take today is shaping what comes next. This is why understanding karma is crucial. It's not about blaming the past but about empowering yourself now. The moment you take responsibility for your life, everything changes. You stop reacting out of habit and start making conscious choices, planting seeds for a future you truly want. So what will you plant today? Will your next action create suffering, or will it lead to wisdom, peace, and happiness? 2. The past brought you here, but it doesn't own you. You might be asking yourself, if my past actions created my current life, am I stuck with it forever? The answer is a resounding no. In Buddhism, karma sets the conditions for your present reality, but it does not trap you in an unchangeable fate. The Buddha never taught that life is rigid or predetermined. Instead, he revealed that life is flexible, open to transformation. Your past may have written the prologue, but you are the one writing the next chapter. Consider this: imagine someone born into poverty, surrounded by hardships and little opportunity. Society assumes they will fail, their circumstances seem unchangeable. But then, they make a choice, a single, small decision. Maybe it's to learn something new, or to take a risk. That choice leads to another, and over time, they carve a new path for themselves. Eventually, they rise above their beginnings and even help others escape the same struggles they once faced. What changed? Not their luck. Not their fate. Their choices. This is the power of karma, not as a punishment or reward, but as a dynamic process. Every thought you have and every action you take plant seeds for the future. These seeds grow into the circumstances of your life. When you understand this, you stop feeling like life is something that happens to you. Instead, you realize that you are creating your life in every moment. Of course, the past can feel heavy. Mistakes, regrets, and emotional wounds might weigh you down. It's easy to believe that these things define you. But the Buddha taught that nothing is permanent, not pain, not failure, and not even deeply ingrained patterns. Your past may have shaped your path up to now, but every step you take from this moment forward is yours to choose. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you let old patterns of fear, anger, or regret continue to shape your life? Or will you make a conscious choice to break free and create a future filled with peace, wisdom, and happiness? You have the power to step off the well-worn path of habit and walk towards something new. Every choice, no matter how small, moves you forward. The journey might not be easy, but each step brings you closer to the life you want to live. If this resonates with you, take the first step today. Let go of the past, embrace the present, and start shaping a future of your own design. Like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons so we can continue exploring how to consciously create a brighter path together. 3. Your life is not a reward or punishment, it's a window of possibility. When life feels painful, it's natural to wonder, am I being punished? And when everything seems to go right, it's tempting to believe it's a reward for good deeds or good fortune. But both perspectives miss the deeper reality. Buddhism teaches that life is neither a punishment nor a reward, it is an opportunity. Each moment, whether filled with difficulty or ease, is simply a chance. A chance to grow, to become more aware, and to transform. Your circumstances are not verdicts from the universe, they are starting lines, places where you have the power to begin. Think about it this way. If life were only a rigid system of rewards and punishments, no one could ever escape suffering or rise above limitations. The Buddha saw beyond that. He taught that human existence is incredibly rare and powerful because we have the unique ability to shape our future, no matter where we begin. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, open landscape. The terrain ahead, the hills, the valleys, the rocky stretches, has been shaped by the past, by the seeds of karma sown before this moment. But your steps forward? Those are entirely up to you. Karma doesn't trap you, it simply provides the conditions you inherit. What you do with those conditions is where your freedom lies. When you embrace this truth, everything changes. Difficulties are no longer punishments to endure but opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Success isn't a cosmic reward, it's the result of your choices, intentions, and actions. With this shift in perspective, you take back your power. The key to unlocking this freedom lies in awareness. If you move through life unconsciously, repeating old habits and patterns, karma will continue to mirror those back to you. But the moment you wake up, when you consciously choose your words, actions, and intentions, you begin to reshape your reality. Every act of mindfulness becomes a step forward, every compassionate choice clears the path ahead. No matter where your starting line is today, you have the ability to move forward. You can step into a future guided by clarity, wisdom, and intention. And that realization, that you are not a prisoner of life but a creator of it, is the most freeing truth of all. 4. You're not an animal, you can change direction. A bird flies, a fish swims, and a lion hunts. These creatures follow their instincts, repeating behaviors imprinted by nature. They live by the rhythms of survival, unable to question, reflect, or choose a different path. But you are different. Humans are unique because we have the ability to pause, reflect, and make conscious choices. This is a gift that no other being possesses. The Buddha called it Dhamma, our incredible capacity to seek truth, live with awareness, and act intentionally. Unlike animals that are bound to instinct, we have the freedom to go beyond automatic habits and reactions, to shape a life of purpose and meaning. Let's be honest, though, choosing awareness isn't always easy. It's far simpler to fall into the same routines, to repeat the same thoughts, and to remain stuck in familiar habits. Change can feel daunting, and the pull of old patterns can seem impossible to resist. Yet, it is precisely this struggle that makes the human journey so extraordinary. When you embrace your ability to choose, you unlock an immense power within yourself. You stop being a prisoner of your circumstances or the habits you've carried for years. Instead, every moment becomes an opportunity to take a step forward, to create something new, to break free from pain, fear, and limitation. Imagine standing at a fork in the road. Instinct might nudge you down the same old path, the one worn smooth by years of repetition. But with awareness, you can pause. You can reflect. And you can choose a new direction, one that leads to growth, wisdom, and happiness. This is why the Buddha's teaching of Dhamma is so profound. It reminds us that life is not something that simply happens to us, it's something we actively shape. Yes, relying on instinct is easier, but choosing awareness is what sets you free. It's what allows you to rise above your circumstances and create a life that aligns with your highest aspirations. So, the question is, what will you choose? Will you allow old habits and reactions to define your life, or will you embrace the freedom to create a future guided by clarity and intention? 5. Even science agrees, you can rewire your mind. Your brain holds a remarkable power, the ability to reshape itself. Modern science refers to this as neuroplasticity, a process that shows change is not only possible, but inevitable with effort and persistence. Strikingly, the Buddha taught a similar truth over 2,500 years ago. Imagine your mind as a dense forest. Every thought you think and every action you take is like walking a path through this forest. The more you travel the same route, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. Over time, the path transforms into a well-trodden trail, a habit. These trails, whether they lead to joy or suffering, become automatic, often without us even realizing it. But here's the liberating truth, no path is permanent. If a trail leads to places you don't want to go, perhaps fear, anger, or self-doubt, you have the ability to forge a new one. Yes, it's challenging at first. Picture yourself stepping into overgrown, untamed terrain. It's uncomfortable and unfamiliar, and progress may feel slow. But with each step forward, the new path becomes clearer, smoother, and eventually natural. The Buddha explained that this transformation is grounded in intention and practice. Whatever you focus on consistently, whether it's fear, compassion, anger, or kindness, grows stronger, like walking the same trail repeatedly. This is why change requires mindfulness and patience. It's not about immediate results, it's about steady, conscious effort over time. Modern neuroscience confirms this ancient wisdom. Neuroplasticity reveals that your brain is constantly reorganizing in response to your thoughts, behaviors, and experiences. Whether you want to let go of destructive habits, cultivate resilience, or develop inner peace, the process is the same. Choose your focus, and practice it consistently. The key to rewiring your mind lies in persistence. At first, forging a new path may feel unnatural, but as you keep walking, the path becomes easier to follow. What was once a struggle turns into your new normal. So, what path will you choose to walk today? Will you continue reinforcing patterns of fear or suffering? Or will you begin creating a trail that leads toward joy, wisdom, and peace? The power is entirely in your hands, or more accurately, your mind. 6. You can begin again, right now. The past is over. It's gone, and no matter how much we dwell on it, we can't change it. But the present? It's here, waiting for you. Right now, in this very moment, you hold the power to begin again. You don't need anyone's permission or a perfect set of circumstances to start over. All you need is the courage to take the first step. It doesn't matter how many times you've stumbled before. Even if you've failed 100 times, the 101st attempt could be the one that changes everything. This is the beauty of practice. It's not about achieving perfection, it's about building the strength to try again and again, each time with a little more wisdom and resilience. In Buddhism, this idea of beginning again is deeply tied to mindfulness. The Buddha taught that every moment is an invitation to wake up, let go of regret, and reconnect with your intentions. Starting over isn't about erasing your past, it's about stepping into the present with awareness and using it to shape your future. Think about the times you've tried to overcome a habit or learn something new, only to feel disheartened when you didn't succeed. It's easy to let failure weigh you down, convincing you to stop trying. But here's the truth, failure isn't the end, it's a stepping stone. Every small attempt clears the way for the next one. Each effort builds momentum, even when progress feels slow. Picture a gardener planting seeds. Not every seed will sprout right away, but that doesn't mean the effort is wasted. With patience, persistence, and care, those seeds eventually grow into something beautiful. This is how change works. Even when the results aren't immediately visible, the seeds of your actions are there, waiting to flourish. Today, you have a choice. Will you hold on to the weight of your past, or will you take a step toward your future? Remember, change doesn't require you to be perfect, it simply asks for your willingness to begin again. Every moment offers a new opportunity to create, to grow, and to transform. So why wait? Your next chapter starts now. Take a small step, and then another. The journey forward is built one step at a time. If this resonates with you, let's continue exploring this path together. 7. So, what will you do with this life? You've been given something extraordinarily rare, the gift of a human life. It's a profound opportunity, a chance to reflect, to shift your mind, and to open your heart. This is not something to be taken for granted. The question is, what will you do with it? The Buddha didn't provide simple answers, but his teachings offer profound guidance that can completely transform your relationship with life. He highlighted 3 essential practices to help us navigate our journey with intention and clarity. 1. Live with awareness. Most people move through life like sleepwalkers, caught in repetitive routines and unaware of their surroundings or actions. But to live with awareness means waking up to the present moment. It's about being fully present, noticing every word, every thought, and every choice. Awareness helps you see your path clearly, to move with intention instead of drifting through life without purpose. It's not about achieving perfection, it's about embracing life with open eyes and an open heart, recognizing the beauty and potential in every moment. 2. Choose kindness. Kindness is often seen as an optional virtue, but the truth is, kindness is transformative. It's not always the easy choice, it requires strength, vulnerability, and effort. But kindness heals. The Buddha taught that compassionate action not only brings peace to those around you but also creates harmony within yourself. By choosing kindness, you plant seeds of peace for the future and elevate your interactions, even in challenging situations. It's through kindness that we bring light into the darkest corners of life, for both ourselves and others. 3. Seek wisdom. In a world overflowing with information, it's easy to consume without reflecting. But wisdom isn't about knowing everything, it's about asking deeper questions. Is this meaningful? Is it guiding me toward growth and understanding? Seeking wisdom means learning from your experiences, reflecting on them, and using those lessons to shape a life filled with purpose. True wisdom isn't passive, it's about turning knowledge into mindful action. These practices aren't quick fixes. Change doesn't happen overnight. Living with awareness, choosing kindness, and seeking wisdom requires daily effort, step by step. But over time, as you walk this path, something extraordinary happens. You'll begin to see the transformative power of your choices. And one day, you'll look back and realize, you didn't just live, you awakened. So what will you do with this incredible gift of life? The answer is yours to create, one moment at a time. If this resonates, let's continue exploring these lessons together. Conclusion: you weren't born by accident, your journey begins now. Your life is not a random occurrence. You weren't placed here to endure suffering without purpose. You were born to awaken, to discover the depths of your potential, to grow beyond limitations, and to experience the profound beauty of love and connection. Every moment you've lived, every challenge you've faced, has brought you to this exact point. And while the past may feel like it's written in stone, the truth is, you hold the pen now. The path you've walked up until now is uniquely yours, filled with lessons, trials, and victories that no one else could experience. But where that path leads next is entirely up to you. The Buddha taught that awakening begins in the present moment. You don't need to wait for perfect circumstances or a special invitation. Change, growth, and transformation aren't reserved for someday, they begin right now, right here. So ask yourself, what will you create? What seeds will you plant? Whether it's courage, compassion, or a renewed sense of purpose, every small choice you make today sets the foundation for the life you wish to build. Even the smallest step forward can ignite a powerful shift, guiding you toward the life you are meant to live. You were born to wake up. To grow into the person you're capable of becoming. To love deeply, not just others, but yourself and the journey you're on. This life, this moment, is your opportunity. And it all starts, now. If this resonates with you, let's continue this journey together. Like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons to discover more ways to awaken and create the life you deserve.